If you're still looking for gifts for the holidays this week, we've got you covered, if you can believe that. The Wall Street Journal's senior personal tech columnist Joanna Stern joins us this morning with her top recommended tech gifts. I am taking notes, though I'm a little concerned that I won't be able to get them to everybody in the appropriate amount of time. But I think a New Year's gift is actually always a good thing.
This is why I'm here, because you can get all of my recommended gifts that I'm about to talk about for anyone actually within the next few minutes if you wanted to, because these are all digital gifts.
Downloads.
They're digital downloads,
great.
Subscriptions,
For the win.
services. For the win, because guess what? People spend over $1,000 on subscriptions and virtual goods over the year, so why not help them? And so my top gift that you can give people is a subscription, and don't just get them a month, look to get them a year. And this adds up. I mean, this is not going to be a cheap gift, though, if you're looking for somebody, because you can get them Netflix for $186 around without ads. You can get them Spotify for around $150. Those are all, pretty typical things. But now I want to move on, Andrew, to something I think everyone needs to know about, which is obviously getting password managers. I can understand that some people would say that sounds like the worst gift ever. I don't think maybe you wouldn't be thrilled to open a password manager. But when you think about the fact that 80% of confirmed breaches are because of weak passwords, it's a pretty nice gift. Giving the gift of personal security.
I think that's a good one, because most people wouldn't buy that for themselves oftentimes, right?
Exactly. And look, I recommend Dashlane. That's about $80 a year. 1Password's very good. Look, this is the gift of personal security and
tell me why.
Keeping everything secure.
Because I'm a user of these services. What you like Dashlane over LastPass, and how do you feel about the Apple one?
Okay, so we can get into this. So I really like Dashlane. I've had it for many years. I like that it works so well cross devices, works within browsers, and it doesn't matter what browser you're using, doesn't matter what device you're using. This is really cross-platform. Same with 1Password. With Apple, I really like the new solution. It is free. It is baked into iOS 18. It is baked into the Mac. But again, you're really confined to just Apple devices. So if you're going to use a different browser, go beyond Safari, you're going to use a different device, a non-Apple device, you're not going to have much luck with Apple.
How do you feel about a subscription to either ChatGPT, the new Gemini, maybe Claude, others? I don't know, if you had to pick one.
I was going to add this. I think this is a great one. I'm going to admit it here. I'm currently paying for 2 of them. So if someone would like to get me that gift and take that off me, I would love that. Andrew, if that's something you'd like to get me this year. Look, I'm paying for ChatGPT and Claude. I think both of them are really, really useful. I would maybe ask maybe something if you knew this loved one or friend was already using that one. But those are my top 2 picks right now.
Joanna, at the moment.
So actually, I think ChatGPT and Claude are the best. I think they come ahead of the others. The issue for me is it depends on what I'm doing. So ChatGPT, I think, is better at writing certain things or rewriting certain things, but Claude is much better at generating brand new types of things. If you ask it to do something, I use it a lot for spreadsheets, creating new documents, big projects. So it really depends on what you're doing. And I'm hearing from actually a lot of people in the industry that are using both side by side. So hold
on. Just because I need to know this stuff. You're saying Claude better for generating stuff that starts with nothing? Is that what you're trying to suggest? And then ChatGPT, what do you give it some more detail here?
Yeah. I mean, look, it depends. It depends on how you use it. One thing that I've really found, especially with ChatGPT, the more you use it, the more it knows you, the more it knows your style. So whichever one you commit to is going to get better for you. ChatGPT, I think, has been better for me for just generating, rewriting things. I use it a lot for just rewriting emails. I will admit, anyone I've emailed here, I've probably had the ChatGPT rewrite it for me. But Claude, what I find it really strong at is creating a new spreadsheet. If I wanted to make a new spreadsheet or import something to a calendar or make it into a calendar file, it has a lot more technical, or it's easier to use in a bigger technical way.
What about Gemini?
Yeah, I've not had as much success with Gemini, I'll be honest.